Hello everyone, welcome back to the stream. I've been resting since last time and I'm now fully recharged, so I'm ready to finish up chapter 4. If I look at the victims, chapter 4, the victims, we already found 15 of 16, so I think we're actually near the end. If I look at the extras, there's still 2 more, so I think we'll unlock one after chapter 4. We'll be playing through that as well. So let's jump right in. Let's see, yeah, so last time we figured out that we have to collect the tongues and give them back to the children. We managed to successfully give the tongue back to the boy. We have already collected the tongue of Tokiko. So let's try to find her. I think... Oh, yeah, that's the clapping one. Thank you, thank you. She giggles when I get here. Oh, there she is. Oh, but there are 2. Which one do we give it to? Well, the one without a head probably doesn't have a use for the tongue. So we're gonna give it to this one. I tried to give it to her, but she ran into me. Give it back. Give it back. Give me back my eye. Okay, I made a mistake. How am I supposed to know whose... How am I supposed to know whose tongue we've got? Pull out the tongue back. Nope, run away. This is starting to feel like a bad idea. The other ghost is headed this way. We have to run. Run. So, it is this one, maybe? Ah, she's got no head above her chin. How am I supposed to know whose tongue we've got? Pull out the tongue back. Yes. The little girl's spirit is staggering towards Ayumi, blood gushing up from her gaping cross-section of head as she walks. Wait, that's a weird. Blood gushing up from her gaping cross-section of head as she walks. Please be the right one. Tokiko Tsuji. Oh, I think we got the right one. This is yours, isn't it? I'm giving it back. Offered the spirit Tokiko's tongue. What happened? The other ghost is headed this way. We have to run. Run, 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 run. So is this door now open? Hello? Boost, are you coming for us? Oh, yes, you are. Alright. See ya! Let's head this way. Oh! That was Satsuko.
あっちは空気が重たくて耳鳴りがしちゃう。
Let's not go that way. There's really heavy. It makes my ears ring.
別館なんてあんのか。気づかなかったな。
Can't believe there's a second wing to this place. I had no idea. Antique dolls weeping.
また喋り出したぞ。
Here we go again.
今度はどこだってんだよ。
Where the hell is it gonna take us this time? Oh, that's cruel.
ふざけんなよ、クソ人形。
Getting a good laugh out of this, you sick son of a bitch.
そんなとこにあるもの。
God, that's where it is.
そうって来れるかよ。
I'm not sure. We can never bring ourselves to get it.
誰かいるのか。
Oh. Is someone there?
森重。無事だったか。
Oh god, how did he get here? Morisuke, you're alive.
やあ、岸沼。それに委員長。そちらも無事で何より。
Kishinuma, and the class rep too. I'm very glad to see you both safe and sound.
どうしたの？
Hmm? What happened?
ちょっとな。お前、どこにいたんだ？
It's a long story. So where have you been?
別館の方にいたんだけど、さっき急に気を失ったみたいで。
I was in the second wing until a short while ago, but suddenly lost consciousness.
気がついたら、なんか校舎の雰囲気が変わってて。
And when I woke up here, felt as if the air had somehow changed.
あと、持田と持田の妹にも会ったよ。
Oh yes, and I did briefly cross paths with Mochida and his sister.
本当か？あいつらも無事なのか？
You did? So they're okay too?
うん。なんか 妹がはぐれてたみたいだけど。
He is telling the truth, weirdly enough. Oh, they are. Though when I ran into Mochida's sister, it seemed she and her brother had parted ways.
森重くん、
Morishige?
それ手に持ってるもの。
What is that in your hand? Morishige appears to be grasping a blood-soaked pouch in his hand.
ああ。これ、この先の通路の床下で。
One moment, be right back. And I'm back. Oh, this? I found it under the floorboards in the hallway.
見つけたんだけど。
Just up these stairs.
何かのまじない？これ、いるの？
Is it some kind of charm? Do you want it?
じゃあ、渡しとくよ。俺は今人探しでそれどころじゃないんだ。
Please, take it. I'm merely searching for a certain someone, so I have no need for charms at the present time. Received another tongue back from Horishige. As with the others, there's a student ID name tag attached to the front. Emily Host Elementary School Class 5-2, Yukikano.
じゃあ、ね。なんだよ、委員長。その目は。
Well, I should be going now. Is something wrong, class rep? You look like you've seen a ghost. That guy is excessively creepy.
持田が1の A で待ち合わせしようって言ってたよ。
Ah, yes, one more thing. Mochida said we should all try to meet in classroom 1A.
おう。
Oh, okay.
多分よ。
I'm guessing.
鈴本のいるあの場所じゃなくて。
It wasn't from, Susumoto's spot.
近くの床にでも転がってたんだろう。これ。じゃなきゃよ。なあ。
Maybe it shifted over a few feet and he got it from there. I mean, if he didn't, then
怖い。あの人、手、血まみれだった。
that really freaked me out. Did you see his hands? They were covered in blood. Alright. Nope. Okay. I wanted to double check,
さ
but the game is not letting me. So this should be the tongue of the final ghosts, I guess. Because Setsuko lived. Let's make a save. Let's save it over a different slot. But she wanted her eye. That's... Give it back. Give it
こ
back.
の子は片目がない。
This girl's missing an
返
eye.
してあげるべき体の部分がこれじゃ足りてない。
All we've got is a
どう
tongue.
しよう。
Is that going to be enough? What do we do? Pull out the tongue back. Nope. Time to run. The girl lowers her head and begins rocking slowly back and forth.
カンノ、ユキちゃん。
Yuki Kano?
返してあげる。これ、あなたのものでしょ。
This is for you. It is yours, isn't it? Offered the spirit Yuki's tongue. Thank you.
お姉さん、ありがとう。
Thank you very much.
すげえ。やったな、篠崎。これで3人か。
We did it. We did it, Shinozaki. All three of them.
あと1人。赤い服の。
No, no more.
幽霊と喋ってると、どんどん自分が死に近づいていく感覚がする。
Every time I talk to these ghosts, I feel like I'm getting closer and closer to death myself.
だんだん自分の死に顔が。
Do you have any idea what that's like? I keep picturing how I'll look when I'm dead, and I'm not even
頭
trying.
の中にはっきりと浮かんでくるの。すごく嫌なイメージ。
It just pops into my head all on its own, and it's such a horrible image.
帰りたい。帰りたいよ。お母さん、お姉さん。
I want to go home. I just want to go home. Back to my mom and my sister.
星田くん。
And Mochida.
篠崎。
Shinozaki.
わかった。次、俺がやるからよ。だから
Alright, the next one is mine then. Okay.
しっかり。ああ、また地震か。
God damn it, not again.
なんだ。俺、でかいぞ。
This one's big too. Okay.
気を失ってたのか。
Oof. Was I knocked out?
どこだこ
Where,
こは。
where am I? Hmm.
ここ、俺らの教室か。
Is this our classroom?
マジかよ。
For real? There are various notebooks inside with labels like 29 day duty log and attendance roster. It's stacked with teaching materials including the remote for the overhead projector. The shelves are filled with personal effects belonging to class 29. primary and assistant homeroom teachers. Oh. The needle on the clock in the hall is pointing to 8, and there's not a soul inside. Okay. Apparently there are 2 clocks. Okay, let's see if Ayumi...
篠崎
Shinozaki!
しっかりしろよおい
Hey, wake up.
息はしてるな
Well, she's breathing at least.
篠崎おい起きろよ
Shinozaki, come on, wake up already.
岸沼くん
Kishinuma?
あれ
Huh? What?
見てみろよ周り俺も信じらんねえんだけど
Take a look around you. I can hardly believe it myself, but here we are.
嘘
No way.
本当にここは
We're back? For real? Is this really our school?
マジだよほら俺の机だ
It's really real. Check out, here's my desk.
本当だ見て見て私の机
ってことは
So it's true.
私たち帰ってこれたやった
しゃざまみろちくしょ
Fuck yeah, suck on that, world. I feel you're celebrating a little bit too early. I never thought I'd live to see home again.
「サトシやユイ先生たちは帰ってきてねえのか
Guess there's no Satoshi or Miss Yui or anyone else, huh?
もう
Venturing out in search of others, you find that even the janitor has likely gone home. The lights are out and the halls are pitch black. Only the red glow of the light next to the fire extinguisher offers any respite from the quaint, quiet darkness of the school hallway. Standing around in the darkened corridors of our school building at 8 in the evening just feels so surreal. As the thunder and rain grow in intensity, the window began to condensate with moisture, turning white in contrast to the corridor's sea of black.
これ現実か
Is this Reality?
さっきまでのは夢だったんじゃないか。
Was everything up until now just a dream?
どこで何やってんだろう俺。
Where am I right now? What am I doing? Oh,
どうした篠崎。
oh,
あ
what
こりゃ
the hell is this?
終わってないの？まだ終わってないの？
Why isn't it over? Why? Damn it.
お前は
It's you. No! Go back. Don't come any closer.
ちょうどこんな雨の降る放課後のことでした。
It was a raining evening after school. Just like this one.
私が誘拐されたあの日、
On the day I was kidnapped.
朝、私はお母さんと喧嘩をしてしまいました。
I remember I had a fight with my mom that morning.
何を言ってるの？
Why is she telling us this?
わかんねえよ。
I have no idea.
お母さんと顔を合わせるのが嫌で、
I didn't want to see her face.
学校の後、私は家へ帰らずに、
So after school, I decided that instead of going home,
ぼーっと渡り廊下にしゃがんで雨を眺めていました。
I parked myself in the outdoor walkway for a little and watched the rain.
そうしたら、私の隣に吉和先生が座って、
That's when Mr. Yoshikazu showed up. He sat down next to me.
うんと私の話を聞いてくれたのです。
I told him all about my fight with Mom, and he listened really closely and just kept saying, uh-huh, uh-huh.
先生、言葉を話せない病気だったけれど、心は優しい人だったから。
He was sick and couldn't speak much, but he was a very kind man.
私は好きでした。
I really liked him.
けれど、
But then,
お兄さん、お姉さん、
you too?
ごめんなさい。
I'm so sorry.
あなたは5年生の
She's so tiny. She must be a fifth grader?
菅野ゆきちゃんね。
Yuki Kano, right?
さっきはありがとうございます。
Thank you for what you did back there.
殺された私たちを成仏させようとしてくれて、
For making the effort to help those of us who were killed in that school.
結局成仏はできたのか。なんでお前まだいるんだよ。
Didn't we succeed though? Why are you still here?
いいえ、できてません。
You didn't.
あなたたちから言葉を奪った、脱ぎ取られた舌は返したし、
But we returned your tongues. We gave you back the ability to tell your story.
あなたたちにひどいことをした犯人には懺悔させたけど、
And we even got your murderer to repent for what he did.
やっぱり許せない。
Is it just that you can't forgive him no matter what?
私たちの成仏に許す許さないというそれぞれの意志は関係ないんです。
Appeasing us isn't about forgiveness. It doesn't matter if we forgive or not.
懺悔とは犯人と被害者との間に存在して、それ単体で私たち被害者の霊を動かすものです。
Repentance is between the criminal and the victim. It's the sole act capable of moving us.
私たちが天神小学校を異空間に閉じ込めている霊場の断片だから、私たちを動かすという方法は正しいと思います。
And we exist as fragments of the sacred ground upon which Heavenly Host is sealed. I believe that moving us is your best course of action.
だけど足りていないんです。犯人の懺悔が。
But it's not enough. His repentance just wasn't enough.
あいつの文化人形が喋った言葉では足りないってこと？
So you're saying his the words spoken by the doll, weren't good enough to appease you?
あれは
That's not.
で、なんだよ。
So what then?
なんだって無関係の人間を何人も何人も閉じ込めてるんだ。
Why do you feel the need to trap one innocent stranger after another in that godforsaken place?
俺たちをあそこに呼び寄せたのは、お前ら子供の幽霊たちだろ？
You child spirits are the ones who summoned us there, aren't you?
それは違います。
That's not true.
だと？
How do you mean by that?
私たちは異空間をつなぎ止める歯車に過ぎなくて。
お前、鈴本を殺したじゃねえかよ。なんで？
Huh? Yeah, don't become all aggro, Yoshiki.
もう少し聞こう。
Let's hear her out.
お姉さんたちだけでも無事に遅れてよかったです。
I'm just glad I was able to get even the two of you back to safety.
なんで急に俺たちを気遣うような言い方すんだよ。
Why the hell are you suddenly so concerned about us?
私のお姉ちゃんに聞いたことがある。
I heard about a situation like this from my sister once.
強い未練を残したまま暴力的に命を搾取された霊魂は、
A lost soul whose life was ended violently and abruptly, leaving her with a mountain of worries and
普
regrets.
通の人でいうところの錯乱状態に近い状態でとどまってしまうって。
It's kind of like stopping short, the edge of madness.
いろんな感情や思いがごちゃ混ぜになってしまっているから、
With all sorts of thoughts and feelings swirling around in your head.
本来の優しい心と聖者への妬みや敵意の気持ちとを
Your
コントロ
kindly,
ールできずに感情がくるくる変わるって。
your kindly nature and your sudden hatred and panic spin round and round, and you just start acting out without any sort of control.
お前の姉さんって霊能師
Your sister some kind of medium or something?
ちょっと違うけど、
Yeah, something like that. Wait, is her sister? No, that wouldn't make sense. Is her sister the ghost, Sachiko? Hmm. So, what you're saying is this little girl and the creepy little girl we met before are two sides of the same coin?
だったらお願い、他の生きてるみんなも。
I feel for you, I really do. So, please, bring the rest of them back?
持田くんや先生たちも連れてきてあげて。
Mochida, Miss Shishido, and everyone else too. Bring them all back home.
ねえ、できるんでしょ？
Come on, you can do it, right?
それは無理だと思います。
I don't think that's possible anymore. Why not?
あの空間はたくさんの無関係な命を食べ過ぎました。
Those closed spaces have eaten a lot of innocent souls. Far too many, in fact.
あそこで死んだ人たちの恨みの念がもう満員だから。
The grudges of those who died there have filled every lost corner of them. There's no room left.
行き場をなくした悲しい思いたちの影響で、すべての霊が
And because the agony and pain has nowhere else to go,
わずかに残った理性を失い始めています。
it's begun feeding on the minds of souls like us who are bound there.
私だってもうすぐまた
It won't be long
生きてる人をただ無差別に襲うだけの怨霊になってしまいます。
before I turn back into a vengeful spirit who attacks people like you without mercy.
あなたも味方してくれなくなるのね。
So, we're going to lose you as an ally then?
だったらなおさら急がなきゃ。
So, why don't you just hurry up and bring them home right now?
何か持田君たちを助ける方法はないの？
Isn't there any way for us to save Mochida and the others?
一つだけあります。
There may be one way.
どうするんだよ。
What is it?
お兄さんも知っている方法です。
I
この場所へ戻って
I think you already know. You have to return to the closed spaces.
私たち天神小学校の児童4名誘拐殺害事件被害者の霊を
Find all 4 of us Heavenly Host serial kidnappings and murder victims.
みんなを成仏させてくれれば。
Ooh, managed to mute just in time.
歯車を失った異空間は多分消えてなくなります。
And put us all to rest. Then the closed spaces won't have their cogs anymore, so they should begin to fade from existence.
そうすればもしかしたら
And you just might get your friends back.
あそこへまた戻るのかよ。
You expect us to go back?
それにせっかく残りあと一人だと思ってたのに、済んだつもりのお前ら3人も成仏してなかったしよ。
And this time, instead of just having one person left to appease, we have to go back to the drawing board and appease all 4 of you?
どうしてさっき口ごもったの？成仏できなかった理由。
Why couldn't you tell us the reason our previous efforts weren't good enough? What is there to hide?
それは
It is just
思い出したくないんです。
something I don't want to remember, but
どうしても知りたいのなら教えます。
if you really
あ
want to
の
know,
時のことは。
I'll tell you. I'll tell you everything that happened. Yuki's spirit gently took off hold of Ayumi's hand, and in an instant their 2 minds seemed to merge together into a single mind. Huh? What's going on? Ah!
篠崎、
Shinozaki?
ど
Huh?
うなったの？私
What happened to me?
気絶したはずなのに意識がある。
Didn't I pass out? So why am I fully aware right now?
真っ暗だし、体が動かない。
I can't see a thing, and I can't move.
なんか疲れた時になる金縛りみたい。
It's like that feeling you get when you're really tired. Sleep paralysis, I think.
ここは
Where?
体が動かない。
Why can't I move?
犯行現場で唯一生き残った赤いワンピースの女児、篠崎幸子。
Sachiko Shinozaki, the little girl in the red dress, and the only survivor of the horrific murders that occurred in Heavenly Host Elementary School.
幸子の家族は事件後、怯えるように他県へ移っていったとされている。
Following the incident, Sachiko's family fled from the area, moving to another prefecture to escape this frightful memory of. I failed at reading that sentence. Let's write it again. Sachiko's family fled from the area, moving to another prefecture to escape the frightful memories that remained here. Strangely, however, I've been unable to locate any other records of the Shinozaki family. No matter where I look, the only information I can find about them comes from newspaper reports on the Heavenly Host murders. Granted, when an elementary school becomes the stage for a grisly incident such as this, perpetrated by none other than the principal's own son, it stands to reason that the scandal would serve as the primary focus for public interest, with all other details fading into the background. So, of course, after learning that Sachiko was safe, further news of her whereabouts was largely ignored in favor of the media circus surrounding the school. But there's more to it than that. People weren't just uninterested in learning of Sachiko's history or whereabouts. There was simply no data to be had. I can't move my body because of sleep paralysis, I guess. But I can clearly see the room I'm in now. There's one boy and two girls in here, aside from myself. I recognize them. They're the children who were killed in Heavenly Host during that incident. But they're still alive. Unfortunately, they're all bound hand and foot and just sprawled out on the floor, and so am I. That's the real reason I can't move. Now I'm blindfolded. I can't see a thing that's happening to me. And since my hands and feet are tied up, I can't remove the blindfold either. That just makes everything so much worse. I guess because I can't see, I begin to listen more intently. The helpless cries of the other children echo off the walls of the cramped room. I'm so scared, it feels like my head's going to explode.
何するのよ。どうして目隠しなんか。ねえ、離して。芋。手、足、ほどいてよ。
I kept begging and pleading, but all I heard in response was the mom walking away from me.
順番
In order? I've never heard screaming like this before. It's pure primal terror, cutting through the air like a perfect sine wave. It's the boy at the end. Oh god. It feels like he's been screaming for an eternity. I think he's being killed right now? My god, what the hell is he doing to him? No one deserves this. Why isn't God allowing him to fall unconscious so he doesn't have to suffer? It's been at least a half hour now. Those inhuman screams of a young boy being ripped apart from the inside have finally come to a halt. Without even a single moment of silence, the first of the girls in line is the next to scream for her life, and the symphony goes on. God, I can't take any more of this. I'm losing my mind. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it! Is it still going on? Come on, just die already. Die already? God, what is wrong with me? You know what? I don't care. Just get it over with and leave me in peace. Finally, after hearing a sound like a heavy object being dropped, the noises stopped and the room grew quiet again. Those footsteps are getting closer. All my hair standing on end at this point. Everything below my stomach feels like it's frozen, like I've suddenly been stricken with severe diarrhea. Oh, okay. In order? Which means it's my turn now. Someone's got me by the hair, they're pulling my head up. And taking off my blindfold, which means I get to see the face of my killer. The 4 missing children were found in the basement room at Heavenly Host Elementary School, unused and officially sealed since the building's construction. When authorities entered, they were greeted with an inhumanly horrific sight. Based upon the evidence at hand, the murder weapon was determined to be a pair of large sewing scissors, found in the hands of the accused. Investigators suspected some hesitation on the man's part. However, as the deceased victim's wounds did not indicate that his full strength had been used. Nonetheless, he had clearly acted with extreme malicious intent. The official cause of death for the 3 murdered children has been listed as loss of blood following removal of the tongue. But the actual state of affairs was not quite so clinical, nor even so pleasant, if you can believe it. The following details have been extrapolated from information previously unreleased to the public, or at least previously unreported by news outlets. These details of the crime are based on the official police testimony of Sachiko Shinozaki herself. Evidently, the victims were bound, blindfolded and spaced out on the floor, then killed one by one. One was repeatedly stabbed in the abdomen with aforementioned pair of scissors, then had many of his internal organs forcefully dug out. His discarded innards were found partially buried beneath the earthen floor of the basement room. Another was stabbed in the head dozens upon dozens of times, to such an extent that all flesh and bone above her jawline was essentially minced away. With my blindfold removed, the sight that appeared before me was more horrific than anything I could possibly have imagined. The person staring back at me, brandishing a blood-soaked pair of sewing scissors, wasn't the large man from earlier at all. It was one of the children. It was a little girl, her face dyed red with the blood of her victims. I knew it. She was staring intently at me with soulless grey eyes, and then she just started giggling. She was opening and closing the bloodied scissors over and over again, and the sound kept echoing through the room. Then she took those dull, rusty, thoroughly blood-soaked blades and slowly brought them closer and closer to my left eye. How? Why is it you? The third victim was stabbed in the left eye an indeterminate number of times, until her eyeball became soup-like in consistency. She was eventually just stabbed like that, slowly bleeding to death in horrible agony. Strangely, it was only after these mutilations had already been inflicted that the killer went back and severed the victim's tongues. Learning the truth about these proceedings is shocking even to me, and makes it nearly impossible to accept the murderer as anything but a monster. And bearing witness to every moment of this was a 7-year-old girl named Sachiko. In many ways, she's the most pitiable and long-suffering of them all. But it was through her tearful, frightening testimony that Yoshikazu Yanagihori was officially charged. Now, going back to the hunt for information on this unfortunate girl's whereabouts, it was her words that ultimately led to Yoshikazu's sentencing. Therefore, it comes as no real surprise that sensitive information pertaining to her and her family would be withheld. That's to be expected. What's not expected, however, is that there's not even the slightest trace of this information left to find. It's as if it simply never existed. Therefore, I cannot help but consider alternate possible explanations. And I remind you, this is mere conjecture. But one question keeps nagging at the back of my mind. Was Yoshikazu Yanagori really the murderer of the 3 victims? Is it possible this crime was not actually perpetrated by him at all? Think about it. In his final days, Yoshikazu was incapable of communicating with others through speech. And despite his childlike reversion, he'd always been a personable and friendly man. As the saying goes, he wouldn't have hurt a fly. All his relatives, friends and neighbors confirmed as much, shocked to hear that such a kindly man could commit these unconscionable atrocities. He certainly had no motive for the crime either. There was nothing for him to gain from it. Then again, he may simply have lost his mind. Look at his father. It was around this time that Principal Takamine Yanagihori suddenly began speaking in tongues and acting in a most peculiar way. Not to mention scribbling incomprehensible gibberish all over his walls, as if possessed. He seemed frightened of someone and would often be found crouching in the corner of his office, moaning and thrashing when visitors came by. If he could wind up in such a beleaguered state with no warning, then perhaps so too could his son. I believe that we're looking at a curse far more powerful than anything man could devise. From the time it opened its door to the day it closed them forever. Heavenly Host Elementary School's sealed basement room has existed as some form of cursed ground. And to find the underlying cause, we must go back beyond the infamous kidnapping and murder incident. Back a whole 20 years. I believe I may have found a clue that could shed some light on the situation. It may be a bit far-fetched as leads go, but it is a lead nonetheless. Regrettably, since Heavenly Host was not only closed down, but demolished altogether, and another school built in its place, it's no longer possible to investigate the basement room directly. But my protege has found what may be the next best thing. Something that could make the impossible possible once more. Preparations are being made to pursue this lead even now.
詳しくは次回の連載にてお伝えしたいと思う。楽しみにお待ちいただきたい。
Be sure not to miss the next installment. And then the game started shouting at me. Continued in chapter 5. Hell yes. So I already expected that this Sachiko character was somehow the linchpin, and that the one that appeared to be the real murderer was not the real murderer. And I guess this confirms it. So I think the protege that this Ko Kibiki was talking about, that's the medium girl. Now? Was it now? I think now. Let's see if she's in this list. Naho Saimoki. That's the protege, who unfortunately died. during the investigation. So they probably tried to go into the closed spaces so that they could like investigate the underground basement to figure out what's causing this curse, and probably this curse possessed Sachiko, the girl in red, so she's also a victim and committed these acts of evil, and somehow the man Yanagi Hiro. I'm really bad at remembering names. But the one who was convicted of murder was somehow forced to cooperate. But we managed to beat chapter 4. Very nice. We did not unlock an extra. I expected us to. And we did not find the 16th corpse. I believe I know where it is. So let's go get it. Let's see. This one probably. And then where was it? Oh wait, we can't actually get it from here because it was it? Let's have a look. Because it probably is the corpse with the red spirit, which I didn't dare to like touch because you're not supposed to mess with red spirits. So it ain't here. And it isn't here. Wasn't towards the pool. It wasn't here, right? No, it was up the other way. Okay. I'm afraid we have to start the chapter from the start. But we know how the story goes, so we can like real quickly skip through it. No, we don't need the opening. Was it here?
Naomi!
Time to go save Naomi.
大変だ。でね。
Unpleasant. Kick in the door. Try to hold her up. Hoist her on your shoulders. Okay, immediate danger. And wiggle it loose. Alright. And now it was... let me double check. Yeah, so we got 15 out of 16 victims. And there it is. Okay, here we go. Kill, curse, hurt, sister, hate. Alright. So I was wrong. But then, what? Did I just miss one somewhere? Huh. I apparently missed one somewhere? This one? No. Where could it be? Also, now that I think about it, at a certain point there was like a malevolent spirit summoned in the infirmary. Where does that one fit in? Is that like Sachiko? Alright. Can I go back? I cannot go back. Nope. Nope. It hurts so much, even in death, it still hurts now and always. So, was I lied to? The red spirits not, like, try and kill me? Nothing. Nothing. Maybe over here? Oh, double check. Huh. And we have the 2 corpses here. Nope. Alright. Was there something over here somewhere? No. This is gonna kill me. Directions are to be laid flat upon a clock face when additional division placed amongst them to mimic full times 12 notches. Beginning with the rats affixed due north, the 12 signs of the Chinese zodiac shall be labeled clockwise around this timepiece compass. Rat, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, ram, monkey, rooster, dog, pig, and back to rat. For ease of remembrance, it's best to equate each direction with a bow with zodiac sign and its hour on the clock. North then is rat, 12 o'clock. East is rabbit, and east by southeast is the dragon. This is the basis of circumnavigation within the ancient world. Oh, so that's how I was supposed to figure out what the thing was. And I was like afraid that it would kill me, so I didn't do it. Okay. Whoops. Oops. Nothing there. Where could the final corpse still be? That's where the door is. Transactions, runnels. Yeah, we already read that. Where could it be? The people over there. Nothing. You already checked that way, it's also nothing. There she is. Now we're together. Was like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nothing new here, right? The thing was like somewhere over here. Do I remember where this thing was supposed to go? Like, I'm still not sure where I'm gonna find the lost corpse. Maybe it was in the pool somewhere and I missed something? Alright. Hello, Zagul. And over here there should be like the jumping light. Now we go get Naomi. Right. There she is. And in we go. Wait, mark the goal, let's all wash our hands. Remember then and cry because we can't go home anymore. So there's something up in the diary. Yeah, all hate to our friends. Let's go in here. These are now all closed, if I remember correctly. Look around the puke. Alright, that has been thoroughly checked. Alright. Maybe now that we're with the two of us, we can do something with the corpse with the red spirits. Nope. It's over there. There we go.
Naomi, 今。オッケー、取れたよ。
We got the custodian's key.
あれ、お前もこの仕掛け。
Alright. So now we can go through there. But before we do that, let's check once more. No. Nothing. Nope. Oh, one moment. There we go. Nope. Once again, that's nothing. Nothing here. Nothing. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Nothing. Okay. Nothing. Alright, so I've been pretty thorough, and it apparently is not in the Moshida Naomi section. One final time. Nothing.
テレビがあるのか。
Mm, nope. Alright, now we're here. Already read that. Can't go that way. Alright. Nothing here. Yes. When it comes to well, most of them are victims. Maybe all of them. Mm. Still nothing. Hmm. Alright, let's get to the pool. Alright. Alright, here we go.
なんだ 大
Alright,
丈夫かよ
bit of bleeding.
また
So Ayumi is also called
持ってるけど
Shinozaki, like Setsuko. I'm still looking for a connection there, by the way. The locker is empty. Oh, a high school uniform has been shoved haphazardly. Found found the last one. There we go. There we go. Died in pool, unaware of own demise. It was the backside of this locker. Okay. We did it. All right. Let's double check. 44. 16 out of 16. Oh my god, the last chapter has a lot. It's like 40. Is that more than the other previous ones together? No, not quite, but close. It's like almost the same number. Alright. Well, we did it. We completed chapter 4. We even managed to find the lost corpse. It was quite an ordeal, but we found it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the flip side when we start chapter 5. See you guys on the flip side.